Welcome to a Dose of Spirit Strong Mindset with Michelle Encourages, where healing meets accountability, faith meets strategy, and strength is built from the inside out. If you've been feeling drained, if you've been wondering why certain conversations may leave you heavy, if you've noticed that the more you grow, the more selective you're becoming, this episode is for you. Today, we're talking about something that will change the way you move in every room you enter. Protect your energy, don't overstay, and don't overshare. Let's get into it. There comes a level of growth where you realize something critical, okay? Not everyone deserves access to you. And that's not pride, that's maturity. So when God is growing you, when you're healing, when you're rebuilding your confidence, when you're elevating your mindset, your energy becomes sacred. Do you know what I mean? Energy is not just emotion, energy is capacity. Energy is clarity. Energy is spiritual alignment. Energy is mental strength. And some of you are not tired because life is heavy. You're tired because you're overstaying in places that are draining you. Okay? So pay attention to your internal signals. When the conversation turns negative, when gossip becomes entertainment, when your body feels tense, when you start shrinking your opinions to keep the peace, yeah, that is discernment speaking, y'all. You don't have to sit through everything. You don't have to absorb everyone's emotional chaos. You do not have to stay to prove you're loyal. You can leave. Okay, you can leave. You can leave without drama, without explanation, without speech. A simple, hey, I'm going to step away. Or I have to run. Or this one, I'm logging off for the night. Strong people don't linger where their spirit feels off. They move. And the higher you go, the shorter your stay in misaligned spaces is going to be. Let's talk about don't overshare. Oversharing often comes from a desire to feel seen, talk too much. I had that problem. Sometimes I still do. Let me get back to the subject. Anyway, we tell our story quickly, we explain our plans too soon, we reveal our wounds before someone has proven that they can handle them. But wisdom asks, has this person earned access? Have they shown consistency? Have they shown confidentiality? Have they shown maturity? Not everyone who listens supports you. Not everyone who smiles is safe, y'all. You don't have to announce every move. You do not have to narrate your healings. You do not have to explain your decisions. Sometimes silence is strategy. Sometimes privacy is protection. Listen, even Jesus didn't reveal everything to everyone. There were inner circles. There were boundaries. There was discernment. And listen, that's not secrecy. That's a stewardship. So let's talk about protect what God is growing. When God is developing something inside of you, listen, confidence, discipline, peace, vision, it is a fragile stage, y'all. New growth must be guarded. If you expose it too soon to criticism, if you share it too early with doubters, if you linger, too long in negativity, it can weaken what's trying to strengthen. Protecting your energy means this: being selective with your time, being intentional with your words, being disciplined with your access, being aligned instead of available. You are not required to make everyone comfortable. But listen, you are required to protect your calling. Okay? So this week, I want you to think about this. I want you to practice 3 things, okay? Number 1, leave earlier than you normally would, okay? Just leave earlier. Number 2, share less than you normally would. Which means don't talk too much. And then number 3, pause before responding instead of reacting. I know sometimes that could be a tough one, but hey, you can do it. And then watch how your peace increases. Watch how your clarity sharpens. Watch how your confidence strengthens. Because when you stop overextending, hey, you start elevating. Remember, this is a reminder. Access to you is a privilege. Peace is valuable. Your healing is valuable. Your growth is valuable. So protect your energy. Don't overstay. Don't overshare. Guard what God is growing inside of you. If this episode spoke to you, share it with someone who needs a reminder to move wisely and protect their peace. Make sure you're subscribed to A Dose of Spirit Strong Mindset with Michelle Encourages so you never miss a dose of strength, strategy, and spiritual alignment. And remember, you don't have to explain your elevation. You just have to protect it. Stay spirit strong.